First tonight, a mother and her social media influencer daughter have been found guilty of murdering two men in a high-speed car chase. Ansreen Bakari had been having an affair with one of the victims, Saqib Hussain, and was being blackmailed by him. Bakari and her daughter Mehek set a trap to kill him. He died with his friend when their car was rammed off the A46 in Leicestershire last year. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
Mehek Bakari cultivated an image as a social media celebrity.
I'm a massive fan, honestly.
Well, over 100,000 followers knew her as Maybe Vlogs, enough to make a living from promotions on TikTok and Instagram.
So they're between £90 to £100.
Talking to them.
It was all about fashion, parties, a glamorous lifestyle and a close relationship with her mum, Ansreen. But the pair tried to keep a secret that could have shattered their public image, and that had deadly consequences.
Where was that?
We stayed here.
This is a video clip that Bakari didn't want her followers to see, being arrested at home in Stoke-on-Trent.
In the Audi?
Yes.
Right.
She was arrested because of what happened here on the A46 only hours earlier, a crash that claimed two young lives. The end of what was described in court as a story of love, obsession, extortion, and ultimately cold-blooded murder. The victims, both 21 years old, were in this Skoda, which burst into a fireball after being rammed off the dual carriageway near Six Hills. Police say the driver, Hashim Ijazuddin, was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was just giving his friend a lift. That friend was Saqib Hussain, who'd threatened to publish explicit videos about his affair with Bakari's mother after Ansreen ended their relationship.
I think Saqib took it quite badly. He is seeking return of money that he believes that he has spent on Ansreen over the years, and he talks at one point about £3,000. Where he's purchased her food, clothing, hotels. If he doesn't get the money, he will share the images. It becomes a little bit more pressurised. You know, I need the money or I will tell your husband. Mehek sends a message to her mum along the lines of, I shall get some lads to jump him and he won't know what's hit him.
So Mehek Bakari agreed to meet Saqib outside this Tesco's store at Hamilton in Leicester, but she set up an ambush to seize the phone containing his incriminating photos and videos. This is footage of Saqib arriving at the car park with his friend, but they spotted a second car with people wearing balaclavas, so they didn't stop. Cameras caught their Skoda being followed past Syston. This is Bakari's Audi ignoring a red light. Then they tried to stop Saqib by boxing him in.
It's come zooming down.
But that's not what Bakari told detectives. She claimed she'd been cut up by boy racers who she didn't know.
I looked at my mum and I goes, Mum, what is going on? What is wrong with, are they, I don't know if they're drunk.
The police knew she wasn't telling the truth because Saqib had dialed 999, making a desperate plea for help as their car was chased and rammed at high speed.
The 999 call becomes quite emotional, quite upsetting. He's saying they're going to kill me, I'm going to die, and he's talking about men in balaclavas, and you can hear that sort of, they're right behind me, and then almost screams and quiet.
Mehek Bakari worked hard to become famous, but now she's notorious, well beyond her social media feeds, as the influencer who became a murderer. Jeremy Ball, BBC's Midlands Today, Leicestershire.
Well, Jeremy's joined us in the studio now. Jeremy, a lot of people involved in these killings, weren't there?
Yes, Sarah. 7 people convicted in all today at Leicester Crown Court. 4 of them now facing life sentences for the murders of Saqib and Hashim in that car crash. First of all, Mehek Bakari, who burst into tears as those verdicts were announced. This is a police custody photo. Her mother, Ansreen, has been found guilty of their murders too, along with the 2 drivers. They are Rekhan Karwan from Leicester, who organised that fateful meeting, and Race Jamal, who's from Loughborough. He was in the other car. And 3 other defendants have been convicted today of a lesser charge of manslaughter. Another man from Leicester was cleared today. He's Mohammed Patel. And the police say all of this could have been avoided if Bakari had simply reported those blackmail threats, because then her mother would have been the victim instead of going to jail. All of them due to be sentenced on the 1st of September.